Hey there, folks. How are we doing, Shane Ryan? You're dead right. Hey there, Darnell. Few things. Just want to get them off there straight away. I got a lovely little phone call yesterday. I do know you appreciate it around the place, but to be asked as a dart partner for the Northern Ireland Open, thanks very much, Darnell. Much appreciated on that one. Good few games played this week actually. A good few people are actually starting to catch up, which is great because we kind of want to. I was hoping we could actually release 2 fixtures of a week to try and hurry it on a small bit. But we're going steady enough. We're going okay. We're going not too bad. Shane Ryan, you are right. We will try. We'll keep it. Look, we'll get through it alright. We'll definitely be done before 9 o'clock. Love Island is a priority. Hey, William Kirkwood. That 101. Like, I can't wait to play the 101, to be honest, because I played one game with Gary Wilson. We had a great laugh going bull one bull the whole way through. It's actually, we found it good that way. Marco William Kirkwood. Hey pal, how are you doing? I'm going to jump straight into it. And we're going to go straight into the citrine. And it's Remy Williamson leading the way. William Kirkwood is right behind. 1 second there, and I get up my own. In behind, 3 points behind Shane Ryan, game in hand. He can go to 81. Wayne is there on 73. Simon Dunn, 2 games in hand. He can go to outright lead with 2 wins there. The Storm up into 6th. Martin Carroll in 7th. Jeff, Gary Davies, Colin, Peter, Andrew, Craig, Lee, and myself top halves of the table. So there you go. Nothing. I'm not joking. Nothing separating the boys. I was actually only reminiscing there actually about my own couple of games during the week. Picked up a nice 11 points from 2 games played, Shane and Martin, and you know what? There are 2 games that you don't go into thinking it's an easy game. Remy leads the tons, 134 of them. I know. I'm just looking at, just making sure. Yeah, thought as much. Just want to make sure, so you know, I'll make this a little bigger. Here we go, Remy leads the tons on 134. My bonus points have left me down just a little tad. Remy 134, the Storm 125, myself 117, Lee Haynes 114, Gary Davis 112, 104, Shane Ryan in the field, Craig John and Shane Ryan 54, 140, so man, holy shit balls. The Storm on 51, Remy 47, William Kirkwood 39, Gary Davies 38, and Martin Carroll 36 the field. Another one after joining the 170 on 2s, which is Jeff Matthews, myself, Lee, Martin Carroll and William Kirkwood. A couple with a couple of ones in behind. Simon Dunn has 15 180s to his name so far this season. The Storm has 11. Peter has 10 with William Kirkwood. Super Darts. Shane Ryan has 9. SES with Stephen Pinkerton has 8 and 7s in behind for Gary Davis and Jeff Matthews the field. Jeff Matthews a 161. Colin with the 160s. The Storm with a 155. Craig John with Darrell Brown at 144 is 139 for myself and 134 for Shane Ryan. Best legs of 11, Traben, Jeff Matthews, Gary Davies is in the Storm, Phil Johnson, Hill. 3 12s in behind, Simon Dunn, Stephen Pinkerton and Shane Ryan. 3 S's. And 13s, 14s and 15s in behind. Gary Davies, look at the ton plus finishes 6 with 6 of them. Simon Dunn, Shane Ryan, the Storm, Lee Haynes, Jeff Matthews and Gary Davies. Super Darts, folks. Fair play to you there. Highest average, best averages hasn't changed. SES haven't actually. SES getting up there. Simon with 95, Wayne with a 94, Craig John with a 92 with SES, and William Kirkwood nearly 92, 91, 95. Shane Ryan 91, 88. Ooh, that was SES that threw a 92.04 since the last stats show. Fair play to you. Into the Tiger 8 we'll go. And it's Lee Refford who leads the way. Right in behind is the master himself, Jeff Wiley. He's a game in hand. He can go to 84. He can go a point behind Lee Refford. But what a campaign. He's newly promoted into it and he's out in front. Ivan David Dara moves from second to third with that loss to Alan McVicker. Keith O'Connor staying in fourth. Johnny Mulder, Alan McVicker moving up along with them, couple of wins. He got 2 games played this week, 2 more wins under his belt. Garrett Watson, Mr. China, Vernon Human. Vernon Human was the other one Alan played. They're both, there's 3 of them on 62 there. Lewis Roden, heavy defeat there to Lee Refford, but Lee Refford did throw a 78 average, so it's one of them games that a couple of doubles here or there, early doors could have made a difference. Steve Hopkins, top half of the table. Matt Daw just outside it with Mr. McAlary. Into the stats we go, and it's Johnny Mulder who leads the way on 98 tons. Patrick Leahy on 96, Alan McVicker 94, Keith O'Connor 92, Lewis Roden 91 the field. Lee Refford has 31, 140 is his name. Keith O'Connor 29, Helen Ward with Johnny Mulder is 28, good throwing, and 27 for Patrick Lee, 23 the field. Alan McVicker still with Matt Daw, they're the only two that has 170s. Alan with 4 of them there. Lee Refford has 12 180s. Mr. China has 11. Matt Daw has 8. Moving up that bracket, Matt Daw fairly rapidly. And moving up along the table, all in the right direction. Ivan David Dara has 6 and 5 the field. Lee Refford at 160 high out. I tried to check it. It wasn't this week, but a high out at 160. TKDL with the 152. Patrick Leahy 151. Lewis Roden 137 the field. Johnny Mulder the only best leg at 12 there. Ivan David Dara with Lee Refford 13s. 14s for Patrick Leahy, John Smith, Alan McVicker. Super darts, folks. Lee Refford with Patrick Leahy, 5 ton plus finishes there each. Helen Ward with 4, Alan McVicker with 3 with Matt Daw. Super darts, folks. Alan having the highest average of 80.07. No, he doesn't. It's Johnny Mulder. I never changed it. Lee Refford. Oh my god, I never did it. My face is hurting right now. Anxiety. I was like, Alan definitely doesn't have the best average. John Smith has the best average, 87.18. Lee Refford is next. Ivan David Dara, Johnny Mulder, and then Alan. And then Jeff Wiley. There you go. Super darts, folks. Into the... Where are we going? I meant to go into the Kynite. I do apologise, folks, in the Kynite. My head is all over the shop. Do you know what's wrong with me? Not enough cider. Poor old Ewan Jones, and I played him last Thursday night. No. This is the Kynite with a cracker. A couple of cracking games last Thursday night. Leads the way, Ewan Jones. Scott Brown. I knew there was something wrong with me there for a minute. I was like, I'm going through this really fast. Ewan Jones on 82, Scott Brown on 78, KDD 2 games in hand, he's on 77, and Helton just after dropping off a small bit, but he is in 4th. Darnell rocketing up along the league there, he's in 5th. Ryan Richmond in 6th. The Wasp a game in hand, he can go to 68 points and just outside that 4th spot. The Solver, Steve Green, couple of games in hand, he's on 58 points. Aaron McHenry, Jeff Wardlaw, and Ian Henley. Couple of games outstanding there. Eddie, Stephen, and Lee Marsh. But all in all, it's not too bad. So it's nearly a full reflection of what's going on. Ryan Richmond leads the Tons 125. Scott Brown 121. The Solver 117. Jeff Wardlaw 105. Darnell, or 106 even. Darnell with the 105. Ewan Jones is 42, 140s. Ryan Richmond is 41. Helton has 40, nothing between them there at the top. Scott Brown is 38, and the Wasp with Ian Henley is 36. Man, Tony Lloyd still leaving the 170s on 5, but Darnell throwing in a couple of them with 2, a couple of ones in behind. Helton is 17 180s to his name so far this season. The highest in any league. Fair play. Ewan Jones has 12, Darnell has 10, and Aaron McHenry has 9. Christopher Pratt still has the high He's a fisherman, as in he reeled in the big fish. It's amazing, isn't it? Malid has a 160, Eddie Berger won a 158, Scott Brown 156, Owen with a 154, Ryan Richmond 152. Big checkouts in that league, to be fair play to you. And Macro 141. Ewan Jones, best leg of 11, no one beside him. 12s for Gkt D and the Solver, Darnell, Hilton, D Marsh, Macker, and Ryan Richmond with 13s. Super Darts 14 to field. Christopher Pratt and Scott Brown, 5 ton plus checkouts for them. Manu and Jones with 4 with Jeff Wardlaw. 3s for Darnell, Owen, and Stephen and T. Davison. Darnell getting an 87, he's moving up there. Lee Marsh with the 88.41, Darnell 87.58, Ewan Jones 86.98, Scott Brown 86 there as well. Gkt D with an 85 with Steve Green, and 85. Aaron McKendry with the 84. Stephen and Davison 82s with Ian Indy. Super trying lads. Good tight league. Would you expect anything else? No, we don't. Did the Tiger, right? We did that. We're not going back into it. We'll go into the Obsidian next. Oh man, did I even open the Obsidian? What is wrong with me this evening? I didn't even open it. And I said it twice. How many leagues do we have? Opening it there now. Oh well. Bear with me. I actually have 7 leagues. Whoa. That's how many times I update the league tables, to be honest, folks. Bit of a killer, isn't it? Fair play to Tanya. We have so many messages too about Northern Ireland Open. I'll meet you all there, folks. It's just opening. Give me a moment. There it is. Yeah, and it's set in order. Sorry. Crap. Did you open here? Hardly. Into the Obsidian. There's the stats. We go into the league table. Vinny O'Brien leads the way. The Ginger Ninja right in behind. He can go to 83 though. He can overtake his game in hand, but it is Vinny 5 points in front. John Middleton on 74. Kevin McDermott on 73. Todd Cisco at 73 as well there. Only leg difference is separating them by 3. Oh, Gary Wilson on 72. Dean Watson 71. Look how close that is. Mark Ward on 69. What a campaign out of Mark, the old grey missile tester. Fair play to you. He joined late 4 games in, and look at where he is right now. Emmett Leonard on 68. Richard Rees on 67. Toshola on 65. And Ronnie Corwin on 63. Leg difference between himself and Conlett on 63 points each. There's 8 legs of difference between them. 62, Wayne Baber. 58, Damien McTodd. Matt Peck has 2 games in hand. He's on holidays. Stevie Watton 47, Phil James 46. I'll tell you, look at that, look. 2 wins will go from 46. You'll go from 17th to just outside 12th. There you go, that's how close the league is. Whoa. Into the stats we go. And it is Vinny O'Brien who leads the tons on 116. The Ginger Ninja, top 2. They're leading the tons, top 2 there as well. He's at 107. Kevin McDermott 102 with Todd Cisco. Conlett 97. Dean Watson 92. And Ronnie Corwin 89 to field. Conlett has 31 40s with Paul Dryden. He is 30 also. Kevin McDermott and Todd Cisco, they're inseparable really, aren't they? Look, 102 tons each and 28 140s each. Ronnie Corwin has 27. Dean Watson with Gary Wilson is 26 with Vinny O'Brien. Mark Ward is 24 to field. Richard Rees the 2 170s. Conlett and Francis. There's 4 for the season there. Richard Rees has 9 180s. Wayne Baber has 9 also. And the closest to them is Mashola. He's 5 for the field. Francis with a big fish there. Damien McToll with a 160 high out. Dean Watson with the 152 with Ronnie Corwin. Connacht as a 1-4-2, 130 to field. Francis Bestleg at 12 there. Gary Wilson with Kevin McDermott 13s. Connacht, Dean, Mark, Robert, Ronnie Cohen, Vinny O'Brien and Wayne Weber 14s and 15s to field. Tun Plus finishes. Dean Watson has 5, Wayne has 4, Damien McToll and Paul Dryden Cisco has 3 each. I'm surprised at Kevin that he doesn't have 3 as well. He has 2, 1 behind Cisco on that one. No averages, no high averages was added this week. There, I can barely talk. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not joking. That was a tiredness or what? Into the highlight we go. Anthony Webster, Bloodaxe. Himself and Christy Goff both on 80 points. He does lead the way. 2 legs better. He has a game in hand, but 2 legs better there over Christy Goff. But to be fair, it's not easy. Barry on 78. Judge Briz on 75. He's got a game in hand. He can go to 82 and put the cat amongst the pigeons there. Derek Stone on 75. Joy Hennessy, he's on 65. Couple of games in hand. Roland Mayer, Carl Davies, Jimmy Offensa. Throw. His name is... Oh God, it was such a funny message actually. Wait, if you were there last week, he actually messaged me to say, just watched the video, my name is Trevor Rowe. L-O-L. Oh Christ, Trevor, you're a legend. Throw to the row. His Facebook name is Throw to the Row. James Johnson and Harrison Bennett. His actual name is Trevor. But nothing in behind a couple of games. A couple of people have to catch up on, but all in all, not so bad. Andy Webster leads the Duns. Derek Stone on 93. Christy Goff 89. Carl Davies 75 with Judge Briz. And Wayne Clark on 73. Anthony Webster has 28 140s, leads both brackets, leads the league. Christy Goff right in behind. Christy Goff not too far away. And again, he's not too far in second place either. Carl Davies has 23 140s with Jimmy Offensa, Barry Bell and Joy Hennessy have 21 each. And Trevor has 20. Roland Mayer and Wayne Clark has the 2 170s, 1 each. Maurice has 5 180s to his name. He leads that bracket there. Lee Williams with Wayne Clark has 4 and 3 for James Johnson. And he was high out with Joy Hennessy 152s. Carl Davies with a 140. Andrew Seinfeld 130. Harrison Bennett 124. Michael Dalton has a 120. Christy Goff best leg with Joy Hennessy on 13s. Barry with a 14 out there on his own. Carl Davies, Wayne Clark, Roland Mayer and Derek Stone has 15s and 16 to field. Tun Plus finishes goes in the way of Andrew Seinfeld. He's got 3. Anthony Webster 2, Barry 2 and Carl Davies 2 with Christy Goff. Jimmy Offensa and Joy Hennessy and Michael Dawson. It's a bit messed up. Anxiety is going through the roof. Best averages isn't even started either. Oh my head. That was my fault. I had one job to do and I'm not doing it now. Anthony Webster leads it on a 79. Barry on a 77. 75 for Joy Hennessy. 68 for Judge Briz. 67 Wayne Clark. That's what you're getting out of me. Thanks very much. Let's move on swiftly. Where do we go there? Hold it. Where are we going? We're going to the Moonstone. We're definitely going to the Moonstone. We are. And to the Moonstone we go. And we've got a new leader in the way of John Rock. Into the Moonstone yet. 2 leagues to go. On 82 points. Ken does have a game in hand, but it is points in bag and they mean everything. On Ken on 81. Andre Luke McGill as 68 and 14 would make it 82. He's got 2 games in hand. He can get up there as well. Bob Myers, so for the last this week, he's on 67. Arthur Langley is on 65. Andy Nelson 60. Daniel Tasker. Terry Thomas Rob Matthews, Jimmy Withers, Mark Wright, and Stefan Martin Peterson. Jody Duke and Nathan Griffin, the father, he's making a move. All he wanted to do was stay out of the red. He's doing that as of now. He's on 45 points. Another good win for him this evening against Andy Nelson, who's up there in 6th. So there you go, nothing between them really. Look, 15 points between 6th and 15th. Would you expect anything else? Close leagues? No, we don't. Andy Nelson leads the tons on 82. Ken Roach on 73. Richie Rutherford on 66. Andrew Luke McGill on 61. Mark Wright on 60. Bob Myers 57. John Rock on 56. 53. Jimmy Withers the field. Ken Roach is 18. 140s. Daniel Tasker, good throwing, is 14. Jody Dukin threw the 13 of them against the father. What a game that was. He was averaging 80 through 3 or 4 legs. He had 5 140s in that game. So that's the bracket there. That's after jumping him up there. He threw really, really well and finished really, really well as well. Jimmy Withers on 12. Andrew Luke McGill with Nathan Griffin on 11s. Andy Nelson 10. Arthur Langley and John Rock, they all have 10. Bob Myers in the field with Kenneth and Richard Van Wiesel. John Rock added a 170 to his game. It was missed last week. It is added in this week. We do apologise, John, but it is there with Kenneth Boffin, 2 for the season, 1 each. Ken Roach has 10 180s. Jody has 4. Too far, way too far. Come back. Where are we? Thomas Keane has 3. Bob Myers, John Rock, and Sean Booson have 2 each. Ken Roach has highest out of 156. John Rock is a 133. Jimmy Withers with that 122. Bob Myers and Terry Thomas have 117s. 116s for Jody and Kenneth. 114 for Derek McCabe. Richie Rutherford is a 111 and 108 the field. Arthur Langley best leg at 12 on his own. Ken with a 13. Jimmy Withers and John Rock with Terry Thomas with 15s and 16 the field. 3 ton plus checkouts for John Rock and Ken Roach. It'll all come down. It's looking that way between them 3 up there at top, and in the stats it shows it as well. And the highest averages hasn't changed really, to be honest. No, they haven't. And into the Malchlate, our favourite of the favourites. Sasha getting her game done this evening before the Sasha. I'm sure she's delighted. Get it in there. It's Gary Smith who leads the way. 1 loss to his name so far. He's on 88 points. Mike Kavanagh on 83. Sasha on 76. Scotty McKenzie on 73. Scotty's 2 games in hand. He can go to 87 and still be a point behind. So Gary Smith has that. He has it all to do, but he has it in his hands so far. Anfin is on 70. Paul Giovanni Nash on 69. Matt Burgon on 69. Brendan Kinney on 64. Cody 55. Mike Van Diest did lose that game this evening to Sasha. He's in 10th. Reese Brown goes 11th. Couple of games in hand for a few of them there. Martin is next. Kenny Robinson, Michael Robinson. There's a big father and son battle going on there. Both at 49 points, but it's the father who has the game in hand. Tony Skerry and Timo is the last. But look, there's a few with games in hand underneath, and it can all change. Gary Smith leads the tons, 75 of them. You ready, Amelia? Okay. Mike Van Diest on 61. Sasha 54. Mike Kavanagh on 52 and Scotty McKenzie 41 the field. Gary Smith 19 140. Scotty McKenzie on 13. Michael Kavanagh 12. Mike Van Diest 11 9 the field. Paul with that 170 only to him, always lonesome, but has a bracket there and does lead that one. Scotty McKenzie 4 180s. Brendan Kinney with 3 and 2s for Alex and Matt. Anfin high out of 152. Brendan Kinney with that 127. Gary Smith 125. Kenny Robinson 117. Reese Brown 115. Cody Blair 110 with Michael Kavanagh. Michael Robinson 108. and 97 the field. Best legs is 16 for Cody and Mike Van Diest, Kenny Robinson, Mark Burgoyne and Sasha. Best legs is 17. 18 Scanny McKenzie, 19 the field. 3 ton plus checkouts for Cody, 2 for Brendan Kenny, a couple of ones there as well. And the highest averages is highest averages. There we go. Absolutely menacing darts. To be fair, all in all, it is good. The 101 bracket isn't going too bad. There was 3 outstanding first round games. They were to be sorted last night. It isn't too bad. I actually didn't see, watching Love Island, didn't see whether they went through or not, but hopefully they did. That's about it really. Fixtures are going to be released this evening. Try and get all the games tied up if you can. Look, we're not asking for much, to be honest. We're just, there's a few. There's a few, 1 or 2 could jump on it. Even if they played 2 games this week and 2 games next week, I'm not asking you to play all 4 games or 3 games, you know what I mean? But let's try and tidy it off a small bit. It would be great if we could actually see a perfect bracket. Myself, I must play SS in the 301. Peter Barry is biting at the bit to get at one of the winners, so I know he was waiting to get his phone sorted, so we get all that sorted. I might even stream it. Let's see how we go. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. The very best of luck to everybody with their fixtures this week. There is no easy fixtures going out this week. I did have a quick peek at a few of them. We don't expect any easy fixtures any week with Toriaki. Right, Modi here. I might have a couple of games of darts before I watch Love Island. Right folks, see you later. Good night.